Hello all. Uh, we are here to discuss the deductions from net annual value as far as let out house property is concerned. Now we have already seen how to calculate the gross annual value, and after the calculation of gross annual value, we move to the next stage in the computation of taxable income from house property, that is net annual value and the related deductions under section 24. Now we are looking at let out house property which has been let out by the owner of the HP, and what are the deductions available as far as let out house property is concerned. Now, as usual, the starting point will be the gross annual value, which we have already learned as to how to calculate it. And from the gross annual value, we have seen that there is only one deduction that is under section 23, and that is municipal taxes paid by the owner of the property. So municipal taxes paid by the tenant, as we had discussed previously, is not considered at all. So municipal taxes paid by the owner only is available as deduction under section 23. So from the gross annual value, if we deduct municipal taxes paid by the owner, we arrive at what is called as net annual value. Now, as far as net annual value is concerned, there are basically two deductions. Those are available under section 24. First is standard deduction at 30% of NAV. Now on this particular value, the net annual value, 30% deduction is available. Now this deduction is available for repairs, paintings, whatever that you can imagine as far as house property is concerned. So there is no separate deduction available if in the problem it is mentioned this much is the amount incurred for repairs, that much is the amount incurred for painting, that much is the amount incurred say for electrical work or any other things. No separate deduction. A fixed 30% of the net annual value can be claimed as standard deduction. Second deduction under section 24 is interest on housing loan. Now this is a very, very important aspect. Remember, we are talking about let out house property and we are claiming deduction as far as interest on housing loan is concerned. So these two amounts put together added, when you record it in the outer column, you may get a positive value or you may get a negative value. That depends on the case as given in the problem. So from the net annual value, if we deduct the standard deduction and interest on housing loan, we arrive at what is called as taxable income from house property. Now, we have just discussed standard deduction at 30% of NAV is allowed for all expenses. Then interest on housing loan. Now loan can be taken for the purpose of purchasing the house, constructing the house, renovating the house or repairing the house. Remember, we are talking about let out house property, and irrespective of the purpose, whether it's a outright purchase, whether it is the construction of that property, whether it is renovation would mean adding an extra room or adding an extra floor or making significant changes to that particular property, or be for the repairing of the house property. So any interest on such housing loan is deductible under section 24. Now there are some important points that we have to note when it comes to interest on housing loan as far as let out property is concerned. So interest on loan is allowed as deduction on accrual basis, whether you pay or whether you don't pay interest on the loan borrowed, that is from the bank or any other financial institution, you can claim deduction under section 24 under accrual basis. Interest on unpaid interest is not deductible. Suppose if there is a delay in payment and bank is charging interest on that unpaid interest, if there was a certain delay, such interest on unpaid interest is not deductible under section 24. Then sometimes what happens is we are moving or shifting our loan from bank A to bank B because bank B is giving you a better rate of interest, a reduced rate of interest. So in such a case, interest on fresh loan raised to repay an existing housing loan is allowed as deduction. So this benefit is available to the SSE. So any brokerage or commission paid for raising the loan is not deductible. So if there is any brokerage or commission that the borrower is paying to that agent or to the broker, maybe for raising the loan, then such brokerage or commission cannot be claimed as deduction under section 24. And the last one is interest on construction period interest. So we need to understand what is construction period interest. We have bought a piece of land and now we are constructing a house. The house is not completely done. The local government, the municipality or the city corporation has not issued the door number. That means construction is not completed. But even though the house is under construction, the SSE will continue to pay interest on such loan borrowed from the bank or any other financial institution. That interest paid before construction is completed is called as construction period interest. Now, this construction period interest which we continue to pay cannot be claimed as deduction until the construction is completed. So, in the previous year in which the construction is completed, from that year onwards, whatever interest the SSE has paid, which is termed as construction period interest, that interest is able as deduction in 5 equal installments. You can say 20% each year, commencing from the previous year in which the house was acquired or the construction is completed. Meaning to say, if the construction is completed in, say, the previous year 1920, whatever interest that you have paid during the previous year 1920 is fully available for deduction. But whatever interest that you have paid in the earlier years, maybe say 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. So these years are called construction period interest years. And these 3 years interest, though you have paid, you cannot claim deduction because the construction is not completed. So if in 1920 the construction is completed, these 3 years interest put together multiplied by 20% means 1/5 of that can be claimed as deduction from the previous year in which the construction is completed. So this is about the interest on housing loan is concerned and what are the related rules as far as deduction from a let out house property is concerned. Thank you.